For decades, the global economy has run on paper contracts, centralized databases, and a patchwork of financial systems. Buying a house, transferring stocks, or even verifying ownership of art required lawyers, middlemen, and weeks of processing. But the old rails are beginning to crack under the weight of a digital-first world. Out of this pressure, a new system is rising: the tokenization of assets. At its core, tokenization is simple yet revolutionary. Take a real-world asset, real estate, stocks, gold, bonds, even fine art, and represent it as a digital token on a blockchain. Ownership becomes programmable, tradable, and transparent, breaking centuries of inefficiency in finance. Suddenly, assets that were once illiquid and locked behind gates of exclusivity become fractionalized and accessible to everyone. Imagine owning 1/100th of a skyscraper in New York, or trading a fraction of a Picasso painting instantly, 24/7, with global liquidity. A $10 million property doesn't have to be reserved for the ultra-wealthy anymore. Tokenization democratizes access, lowers barriers, and unlocks trillions of dollars in trapped value. But the implications go far deeper than just fractional ownership. Tokenization enables instant settlement. No more 3-day clearing cycles for stocks. No more endless paperwork for property transfers. On-chain tokens can carry smart contract logic, automating dividend payouts, rent collection, or royalty distribution in real time. The efficiency gains are staggering. Institutions are already moving fast. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, has declared tokenization the future of markets. JP Morgan is experimenting with tokenized money market funds. Governments are exploring tokenized bonds and treasury bills. The writing is on the wall. Finance will be rebuilt on blockchain rails. This is where ISO 2022 compliant cryptocurrencies come in. To tokenize trillions in assets, institutions need networks that are compliant, scalable, and interoperable. XRP and XDC are positioned as settlement layers for cross-border value transfers. Stellar XLM is testing tokenization for stablecoins and remittances. Quant, QNT, is building Overledger to connect multiple chains into one universal financial operating system. ALGO has been chosen for tokenized digital bonds in Europe. The convergence is happening. The new financial system will not just digitize money, it will digitize everything. Think bigger. Tokenization doesn't stop at assets we already trade. Carbon credits, patents, intellectual property, even personal data can be tokenized and monetized. Every click, every kilowatt, every innovation can become part of the digital economy. The line between the physical and digital worlds begins to blur as the blockchain becomes a ledger, not just of money, but of reality itself. Skeptics call it a dream, but history shows what happens when technology removes friction. The internet unlocked information. Smartphones unlocked communication. Tokenization will unlock ownership. And here's the most powerful truth. When assets move onto blockchain rails, they don't just become more efficient, they become programmable. Imagine assets that can move instantly across borders, settle in real time, comply automatically with regulations, and interact with other assets through code. That's not just a financial upgrade, that's an entirely new economy. Analysts estimate that by 2030, $16 trillion to $20 trillion worth of assets could be tokenized. That's not a niche trend. That's a complete restructuring of global finance. In this future, wealth won't just sit in bank vaults or brokerage accounts. It will flow across decentralized networks, unlocking opportunity for billions of people who were shut out of the old system. And at the center of it all will be the blockchains and digital assets that made tokenization possible. The future of finance is not speculation, it is integration. Real assets, real ownership, real value, all secured, transferred, and settled on-chain. Welcome to the era of tokenization, the moment when the world's assets finally join the digital age. Thank you for your support. Please like and subscribe to LTL Productions. It helps more than you know. Thanks again.